We staan hier bij Russel K, Mr. Russel Kaufman himself. And he's gonna talk about the new 150 speaker, isn't it?
It is. It's called Red 150. It's our first floor-standing loudspeaker because up until now we've made bookshelf speakers, but a lot of our customers have got really excited about the sound and wanted us to do a floor standard because they feel that fits in very well with today's lifestyle homes. Simply what we try to do with our speakers is we believe that music should be fun, it should have drama, it should have passion, but at the same time instruments should sound real. A violin should sound like a violin, a voice like a voice. So we take a lot of our care and attention into achieving this drama but also sounding natural.
All right. But how did you achieve? Did you create new units, or did you create a new cabinet, or?
Okay. Our cabinet's quite unique because we're probably one of the very few companies that do not put acoustic damping material in our speakers.
None?
None at all. So in many respects, our cabinet behaves like a violin body. So when you play a violin, you hear the sound of the string and you hear the sound of the body. Together they make the sound, right?
Oh, no, that's pretty daring, actually, to not use damping at all.
It's very, very daring. In our situation, what happens is that the drive units make the sound and the cabinet also produces a sound, but whereas the violin, the cabinet makes most of the sound, with our speaker it's the drive unit that makes the majority of the sound and the cabinet makes some of the sound. Now the reason we do this is that most people try to make the cabinet shut up, but it's not possible to do it perfectly. So you have what they call stored energy, which means the cabinet keeps talking very quietly after the music stopped. And when you listen to a speaker that in this way, you hear like a boxiness. Now what we say is, we know we can't stop the cabinet vibrating, so let it vibrate in a controlled way, but the key is to make it stop when the drive unit stops. If the cabinet stops the same time the drive unit stops, you don't hear the cabinet.
Now that sounds very logical, actually. Are they hard to drive?
Very easy. This system that we use means that the amplifier is not fighting against damping material inside the cabinet. So we can use our speakers with single-ended tube amps or Class D amps, it doesn't really matter. And it's amazing how a single-ended Class A amp can sound, where you get bass with drama and attack and extension the way a tube can sound, very fast.
Okay, yeah, well that's good to know, because a lot of people these days want to use tube amps and want to go retro with vinyl and stuff. So Russel K will pair with that with ease.
With absolute ease. So if I can, I would ask anyone, listen and decide.
Yeah.
But please don't bring super high fidelity recordings. These speakers are designed to allow you to enjoy anything. So get your rock and roll albums out, your dance albums out, it doesn't matter. We can even play MP3. And the reason is because our speakers aren't over bright, it doesn't accentuate the faults. Yes, you'll hear them, but they're in context.
I'm glad you said it yourself, because I heard some bookshelves and they're not over bright at all.
Oh, you've heard them?
I know you're a bookshelf speaker, yes, of course, yes. We know here everything import, and we've heard some Russel K's. And it's a unique sound, you gotta love it. And I think a lot of people want to, because we get a lot of users that actually listen to hard rock and metal. And it sounds horrible on a high fidelity speaker, because it's just too bright and edgy and stuff. And well, I think maybe Russel K will work out for them. Finally then, what's the price?
Okay, so in euros it's 5,450.
Okay, not too bad for a floor standing speaker.
No. For what it's worth, when I did the X-Fi show last year, and people saw the prototype, they asked me the price. I said it's 5,500, and everyone said, is that each?
Well, pair them. just price them each.
No. We want the customers to have a great deal.
Thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.
Have a nice show.